guys, pretty nice day here in the north. April 29th is a date I believe. It's about plus 10, 12ish out. Beautiful spring day. Snow's melting quick, so she's feeling like spring. I actually got bit by a mosquito, first one of this year. That was just lovely. Like I really needed that, huh? Itching like fuck here, I tell ya. So I'm gonna load a bunch of stuff and load the canoe here and kind of get settled in. I got this old tire rim. I'm gonna put this under my airtight wood stove. That'll help a lot. You know, it's on those little cheesy little legs on it, and fuck, I'm scared it'll fall over one day or whatever and burn my shock down when I'm not around. I also got some insulated stove pipes. I'm gonna redo the stove pipes in there as well. I got some tin there for behind the wood stove, so I'm gonna get that all set up. I also got a big yard light with a solar panel on it, motion detector, so if the bear comes around camp at night when I'm smoking meat or fish or whatever, be able to get a good shot at him there before he fucks off in the dark, huh? I got a busy week here planned, got lots to do, so get settled in and fucking get to work, huh? Yeah, look at that, she sure did melt quite a bit. The boat's ready to go there, but there's still too much ice to load up the kicker and get out, so, but we do have the canoe and paddles. So look at that. I just scared two big mallards away from the decoy. Yeah, I'll sleep a lot better at night after I get this set up good, huh? Get those insulated pipes in there as well. So right underneath there, Charlie, get out of the way. Underneath here, I'll probably don't even have to take the legs off, but the tire rim will fit right underneath the stove here. And then if the bottom of the stove ever did burn out and fall out, you know, your ashes are on the floor. So that'll also help prevent that as well. And it'll also keep a lot of the heat on the tire and it won't burn under the floor as much. Of course, I did throw some gravel in the bottom of that stove, so. But anyways, I'm planning on putting a good stove in here next winter. So this is just temporary for now. That's good. I'm gonna get that done right away. The sooner I get my work done, the sooner we can go play. So I got my moose head hanging here in the tree. You can wait from camp a little bit. Got it wired on there good so that bear can't steal it. It's not here for the bear. I hung it here just so the maggots could eat away at it and keep the flies out of camp. And once it's all cleaned up here, probably about next fall, I'll hang that on the shack. That's good. When I'm done here, I'll take that and I'll throw it up on top of the roof here when I head back to town for when we're done spring hunt. So that'll be good. Lots of cranes, man. Ribeye of the sky, you guys say? I'll let you know if that's true or not in a couple days. So got that stove installed good now. Got some good insulated pipe in there. So that'll make a hell of a big difference. You see on the bottom there, that's it. So the stove will just sit on the old tire rim there, and if the bottom ever did fall out of it, your ashes and all the fucking shit ain't gonna fall on the floor and burn your shack down. So that's a good way to do it. A lot of people do it that way here in the north. You see these legs that they put on here, they're just cheap, flimsy shit. You know, I've had the fucking stove actually fall over a couple times before in my tent, you know, with those shitty flimsy legs, especially if you fill it up with a lot of wood. So our plan here is to build a cooler to keep meat and beaver pelts and everything frozen. So what's our plan? How are we going to do this, Dad? You got her figured?
Well, somebody was supposed to buy 3-inch thick styrofoam and they only bought 1.25 styrofoam, so I'm not sure how long it's going to last for.
My bad.
But I think if you take the 3 sheets, cut it into 32 inches, we should get enough for bottom, 4 sides and the top, and then fill it full of snow, and that'll be a cooler. With that insulation, if we put some logs and sawdust on top of the snow after, it should last for.
So you want to cut a tree down and
we'll cut a tree. We'll need something to make a bit of a frame for the styrofoam, eh?
Yeah. Oh, that's
so
right.
It can be as fancy or as simple as you want it, so.
Don't have to look pretty anyways.
You're the chainsaw carpenter.
That's right. So we're going to take down one of these poplars, I guess. A nice big poplar. One will probably do it, huh?
Yeah, it's some of the beaver cut right over there, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Down the ground. We
Yeah,
can buck some of them up. They won't be as heavy to carry.
Dead one's good.
Yeah.
So that's our plan. That's what we need, and that's what we're going to do here. Build a little cooler, and it'll keep our pelts and whatever else cool a lot longer. So we got to get it done here because this snow is melting, so we better get the party started. What's that?
You want to put it in the shed, you cut it. Chainsaw, you cut it.
Chainsaw cutter quick. Oh yeah.
You see that?
Yep. Okay, you'll cut that quick. Would have been, yeah. So this is gonna be our meat cooler. Now we're gonna fill this up with snow, and all our meat and everything will store in here for a long time. So these aren't even connected together. Once we fill it with snow, gravity will keep it together. I only notched the tops on it, so that should be good. Fill this up with snow and we're ready to fill her with meat. Gotta shoot some first, I guess. Deep freeze, the Wild North style. She's not permanent, but she's good. We packed that right full of snow, so that lid will go on top of that, and then all around the outside here, we'll pile it up with snow, so it'll just look like one big huge pile of snow. Now any meat that we get in there gets stored in there, and it'll last in there for weeks. Beaver pelts, anything. Moose, caribou, anything could go in there. That is a good northern deep freeze right there. It's not permanent, but it's going to do the job for as long as we're out here. So that looks pretty good, huh? There she is. That's going to last a while. Fill this bitch up and we're done on this little project. We're just about done here. Now all we're going to do is throw sawdust all around it. What the sawdust is going to do, it'll prevent the sun from melting that snow. You know, the sun will be beating down on that and melt it quickly. So that sawdust pretty much just insulates the snow and keeps it from melting. It'll last a hell of a lot longer now. So this looks pretty good, man. So now when we want to throw meat in here, just pop the lid off, throw her in. What are you doing there, Father?
I want to make a fishing rod, seeing as how we have a reel and no rod.
A fishing rod.
Yeah.
Out of that old pole. I'm curious to see how this works out.
Guaranteed.
Okay then, I'll hold you up on that. So how's your pole coming along there?
Perfect. Bark off here.
You're gonna try it out tonight?
I'm going to dry it first.
Oh, I guess so, yeah, it's gonna be dried and cured.
Yeah. Perfect.
Well, I brought a fishing rod, so I'm good, so I don't have to make one. But...
It's like a shillelagh stick.
Oh yeah. So what are you gonna do with that now?
I'm going to dry it and maybe I'll put some oil on it tomorrow to give it a little bit of strength. Maybe I'll figure out, put some eyes on there with duct tape and haywire.
What kind of oil?
We don't get chainsaw oil or something, don't you?
Oh yeah, I got some bacon fat too. Would that work?
Bring all the bears in there. It's not a bear stick.
Okay, well I'm curious to see that in action. What did you make that out of? What is that? What kind of willow was that?
This is the birch.
Birch. Oh.
Crookedest one I could find.
I got one more little project here that's pretty important and most camps need them, so get this done here just in time for supper.